Everybody, again, thank you for watching another video about to be performed by SUNRIDGE of Nevada. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. A couple things before we get started. Want to thank all the subscribers that continue. The base continues to grow and grow and grow. We're seeing more and more people every day subscribing, and tremendously, we appreciate it tremendously. So thank you. Also, I want to say this. The reason why you sing the song here, Reborn, I'll get that in a second, is because for the first time, we've had a groundswell of people asking for this song to be put out. I mean, not put out, but to be explained. And my point is that I'm humbled, to be honest, because that means that this song resonated with a lot of people, which obviously it already has, but that people are asking me to give my interpretation on it. So again, thank you. It's humbling, and I hope you enjoy my interpretation of it very, very much. Thank you again. Also, those that have commented recently, I will get to them this week. Always appreciate the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, without any further ado, here we go. Now, before we begin, this would have been a normal week for us, taking a song that was picked out, that we said, hey, Bruce, this is a great song to do, no argument. But for those of you that are living on planet Earth, was a sad week because XXXTentacion was actually shot and killed this week. He was shot in his car outside a South Florida motorcycle dealership as a possible drive-by of a robbery on 6/18/2018, just recently, obviously, just 20 years old. This song is going to be a bridge to Reborn. That's why we're including it. We also want to pay a tribute anyway because we actually covered one of his songs, got a lot of comments, a lot of talk about it, how he represented a lot of people, and we felt we'd be remiss if we didn't bring him up when we were doing this. So I just want to clarify a little bit about him and talk about him a little bit. His childhood was unstable. Mom was unable to care for him, and no mention of his father. And he was kicked out of middle school due to violence. But he became almost a true overnight success. I actually read that he turned down a $6 million label offer. He felt it wasn't worth it. And that's how highly regarded he was in the rap music world. Unfortunately, he had a lot of demons, and he was charged with home invasion, robbery, and aggravated battery with a firearm in 2015, also alleged assault of his girlfriend. In 2017, he was back in jail due to witness tampering. In a long article of the Miami New Times, he was candid about his past, painful childhood and abandonment by his birth mother. And while in juvie, he stated he attacked his cellmate to the point that he said he was covered with the cellmate's blood. He put out tracks like Numb, I Don't Want to Do This Anymore, Depression, and Obsession, and Dead Inside. And in August of 2017, he released a video where he appeared to be hanging himself. A few months later, another video, he envisioned a worst-case scenario in which he will die a tragic death. And he wanted kids to perceive the message and make something of themselves. It's obvious he had a very difficult life with a lot of dysfunction. And while it's obvious he was incredibly talented musically, we're not making any excuses for his past behaviors. But what really disappointed me on a clinical level, on an emotional level, on a father level, is that what's so sad and tragic is that the two people who killed him either did not recognize him or even care, and just shot him over essentially nothing. You realize more than likely that they themselves did not come from stable backgrounds, and very likely no fathers either. To kill someone that climbed from nothing and pulled himself out to be a success musically just shows the lack of empathy displayed and how nothing means nothing anymore. No value to life, no moving forward. The reason I've seen such an outpouring, an explosion of grief on social media is that for his fans, in which there were a lot of them, his music, lyrics, and life are relatable, and they saw themselves in him. This is why you need fathers and mentors in your life so that you do move forward. Okay, personal story about myself, my own family. I tend to work a lot of hours, and one night didn't happen to work so late, and I came home. And I said to one of my kids, let's go for a walk, let's take a walk together. Two reasons. One, I can try and lose some weight, and number two, I get a chance to talk to my kids. So as I'm talking with my son, one of my sons, he's talking about stuff that was really irrelevant and unimportant. And it was like going on and on. And I kind of cut him off and I said, son, where are you going in life and what is the plan? Because I'm not getting it from these stories. He then told me some of his goals that he wanted to achieve. And I said, don't worry, they're not going to happen. And I added, the reason why they're not going to happen is because you're not trying or making an effort to move forward. He then said to me in a sarcastic tone, obviously, it's really nice to have your father around to crush your hopes and dreams. I replied, thank you for that compliment. I explained that this is my role as his dad, to be truthful and honest, because if I'm not, or sugarcoat things, then what is my role? I am worthless and I'm useless. Reason why, son, I'm telling you the truth about your lack of inaction is because I love and I care. And if I'm not your father, then who? The streets? That's who you're going to turn to for guidance? They'll chop you up. There was really nothing more to add. We just simply kept on walking until we got back to my car. If XXX had someone that cared about him, that said, I want to look past you, I love you, he might not have been the rapper that he became, but he might have turned into a happy, functional young man with a future and a different kind of rapper. And the same goes for the two young men that shot him. Same scenario. All I can say in a heartfelt way is rest in peace, XXX. Your life was too short. Now, let's get right to the song. Reborn. Okay. Now, because he tends to have a repetitive nature from the lyrics, I don't want to read every single line because that's a waste of time. I want to hone in on what's actually relevant. What you get, of course, with Kid Cudi is you get that piano because he's so multi-talented, and you get that bridge. He's setting the mood, it's pensive, he's building the tempo, and the stanzas flow on top of one another. That's an indication of someone who's a real genius when it comes to music and lyrics. But he starts off with, I'm so reborn, I'm moving forward. All right, this is what has happened. Why does he use the term reborn the way he does? Because you hit rock bottom, you go to rehab, and when you come out, it's like literally you were reborn. People will say, I see colors, lights, there's intensity in my life. I feel taste, I feel emotions. That is what it's like. It's being and becoming a new person. So it's not joking when people will say to me, I feel reborn, Bruce. I went to rehab. I got some excellent guidance. I learned things about myself. I'm reborn. Very, very normal. Okay, now, he then goes this on the third line, keep moving forward. He goes, ain't no stress on me, Lord, I'm moving forward. An important part of any kind of therapy is to get to this mindset. When we get past feeling stressed, we go places. Do I live with stress? God, every single day of my life is stressful. A lot of stress going on. So, but what happens when I let the stress overwhelm me, I don't move forward, and we place so much stress on ourselves that some stress is good. You want to be motivated, study for the test, be on time for your girlfriend. But some stress is good, but so much of it is unnecessary and destructive. Don't let stress eat you up because it loves to do so. My advice, anything to do with stress, small bites of anything. Chomp, chomp, chomp. You don't got to go for the whole meal. People will say to me, how do you prepare for these songs or these breakdowns? And the answer is, I take it bit by bit because I wait till the last second. All I'm going to do is unnecessarily stress myself out. Okay, so then keep moving forward. I'm so reborn, I'm moving forward. He does that 4 lines and on. He does this actually 8 times. He goes over the stanzas. Keep moving forward. Ain't no stress on me, Lord, I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm not going to go back to that again. Now, the second verse, you have Kanye West. Here he is giving his interpretation of the song and being part of the song. And he goes like this. I was off the chain. I was off and drained. That is so predictable and so normal when you're dealing with severe mental illness that he states that he is bipolar. I was off the chain. I was off and drained. Off the chain, meaning I'm spinning around. Sorry, wrong finger. Don't know where I'm going. And I was off and drained. That's how you feel. You feel like you went 12 rounds with Floyd. It's exhausting. You feel like you ran 2 marathons back to back. You drained. Now, a little bit further in there, he goes, I want an awesome thing engulfed in shame. I want all the rain. I want all the pain. I want all the smoke. I want all the blame. Cardio, audio, let me jog your brain. Caught in the Audi home, we were all detained. Now, I didn't know what he was referring to with the Audi home. What was he talking about? I actually called my producer on this one. He looked it up, and I did some looking myself. Okay, the Audi home actually exists. It's a detention center in Chicago that has been around for literally over a century. It probably has housed at one point or another tens of thousands of kids. Today it's called the Juvenile Detention Treatment Juvenile Temporary Treatment Detention Center, JTDC, and they have 500 kids awaiting delinquency issues and adult court. They still have problems of overcrowding, economic distress, as well as issues of what kind of work are they doing with them, being progressive, punishment, and safety continue to challenge reformers. At one time, it was the largest juvenile jail in the world. And who gets sent there? No shock. Mostly minority youths and males are way, way, way overrepresented. 90 and 95%. 2/3 of there are not because of violence, but because of abuse and neglect. Again, no families. And from reading different stories of people that were there as kids and had to fight to survive and lucky to survive, for you read from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, still just as horrible. Okay. Now, then Cudi goes back to the third time. So Reborn, number 4 again. Then he goes into number 5. Then he goes into another verse. I had my issues, ain't that much I could do. Beautiful line. Because guess what? We all suffer. We all have our individual issues that affect us. I have them. My producer has them. Well, he's perfect. He has no issues. And everyone that's been watching and commenting on these videos, trust me, you've shared your issues with us. Ain't that much I could do. You know why? Because we're born with them, we're either exposed to them, or we deal with them, or we're inundated with them. And that is life. No one is immune to problems, but avoid self-destructive behaviors and work through them in a positive way. That's the point. Now, I like this whole line. It goes, this whole paragraph. At times, wonder my purpose, easy then to feel worthless. Trust me. We all feel that, and we all at times feel insignificant. But I have to get to my center, and until then, this is how I'm going to feel. I'm going to feel worthless, wonder my purpose, and I'm going to feel worthless. But peace is something that starts with me, with me, with me. Okay, that's the whole thing. We all go through that, particularly as adolescents. What is my place? Am I pretty? Am I handsome? Am I smart? Am I athletic? Do the opposite sex find me attractive? What am I good at? What am I not good at? You know, what is going to be my role in life? What am I going to be doing with myself? Am I going to make bad choices? Where do I go from here? We all have that. Wonder my purpose, because easy then to feel worthless. Typical and normal. But what I'm saying to everyone is this. You may feel like we get this from kids all the time. I'm the only one that feels this way. No. You're the only one that feels like this right now, but everyone else around you feels the exact same way. Don't worry. Everyone goes through this, but keep on moving forward. Okay, had so much on my mind, I didn't know where to go. I've come a long way from them haunting me, had me feeling oh so low. Okay, I got 10 fingers. Lost, confused, scared, frightened, anxious, you name it. I haven't started yet. Okay? Where do I go to move forward? Because everyone's demons, you hear what he says, haunted. Everyone's demons and ghosts hold you back from your full potential. Don't let it. Everyone watching this video and the over 100,000 that have watched so far, what have we been pushing all along? Prevention and potential. Recognize your potential and work on prevention so you don't have to worry about hitting your full potential. Everyone, that's the whole purpose of all these videos. Prevention, prevention, prevention. And then once you realize you stop yourself from making terrible choices, then you hit your full potential. You don't feel worthless. You don't feel insignificant. The ghosts blow away and you move forward. You see, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You get that whole concept now. Now, goes back next. He's going back to what he slows it down. He's getting to the end of the song. That's something I've learned that Kid Cudi does from hearing his songs and music over and over again. It's low and it's slow, but he's getting ready. He's pumping you up for how the end is going to be. And he goes like this. He throws it down there 3 times. And he does like he likes to take, I notice he likes to take lines and kind of mash them together. Keep moving forward, so long. Keep moving forward, I don't know why. Keep moving forward, so long. Keep moving forward, sit here in the storm. Keep moving forward, time goes on. Keep moving forward, but looking for a way out. Keep looking forward from the storm. Keep looking forward. In the end, with which way do I go? Because these are all the things that we experience ourselves. I don't know why I should go forward. I've been hitting here for a long time. Time keeps on moving. Where do I go? It repeats it as a chant. It's getting in a way to psych you up. 3 times. Which way do I go? Okay? Because it goes in the next verse. I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Which way do I go? Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Which way do I go? Ain't no stress on me, Lord. I'm moving forward. Which way do I go? Actually, he says that 4 times. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. My life has changed so much in so many different directions, but I've learned when I do this, when I keep moving forward, things happen in a positive nature. If you sit still, you die. You don't go anywhere. That's the Keep moving forward. That's the beauty of it. That's where you go. You become empty and you don't grow. When you move forward, you meet people, you have experiences. So go forward. And finally, he closes with a line of 4 lines. Keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving forward. He says it 4 times. This is the essence of life and therapy, day by day. You've been into rehab, you've been through a horrible situation, you had to literally open yourself up metaphorically naked and expose your demons and your ghosts. Okay? Where you come out of it is the other shoe can drop at any time. There's no guarantees. I'm lucky to be alive. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. But it could happen again because it happened already. I'm not immune. I'm not the man I thought I was. I'm invincible. And then you learn that it's a lifelong situation and you'll be pulling out shrapnel out of you for a long, long time. But you're reborn, so you appreciate what you have now even more. I'm reborn. I'm not going to waste it. I know what could happen. I know I could have my demons come back. I know they can come back to haunt me, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on moving forward like a shark. If they don't move forward, they don't keep on moving, they drown, they die. The gills aren't working. I got to move forward, and that's the essence of therapy. We tell people all the time, are you making efforts with your goals? Are you making efforts with what's going on in therapy in your personal life? Are you moving forward? That is the key critical component. Don't let anyone tell you not in any kind of therapeutic situation. In closing, move forward in the right direction. Find your path, and hopefully you do it with a parent or role model who loves you by telling you the truth and telling you how to do it in the right way. We're not begging our moms, trust me, I'm not. I have my respect for single women raising children is immense. I've never had more affinity for a population that does so much with so little. But I've seen the devastation not having a father in your life, not having someone that cares about you to tell you things. And when I go to these homes over and over and over again, I'm like, where is the dad? Where's the male mentor to help these men and women get through life in a positive way? That's what I'm talking about. Not attacking women, God forbid. But the role of a male is so underappreciated and so devalued today that we have raised a generation of young men and women that to me are lost and lost in space. Kudos to Kid Cudi for being reborn and finding his own way of moving forward. And based on his fans' comments, which were just hundreds, if not thousands of them, just about everyone feels the same way in their own life. All I want to see from everyone watching is success. Get your potential. Get your prevention mind out there. Hit your potential and move forward in a positive way. Be the productive person you are meant to be and the happy person you're meant to be. A little somber today. I didn't want to kind of go over loud. I didn't want to go overboard. I was still reeling with the death of this young man who honestly at my age now could have been my son. And I think what a tragic loss of life that was. And I thought about Kid Cudi with his own, demons, his own issues, and what happened to him not that long ago when he had to check himself into rehab and his loss, what would have been. But I would have said to him again, if you were my son, I don't care about the music, I care about you. If you're not right, if you're not stable, if you're not feeling good about yourself, what does it all mean? It's empty. It's nothing. It's like opening a can. There's nothing inside it. Find your passion. Work past your issues. Hit your potential. And like he said, repeatedly, keep moving forward. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys all again. Appreciate it.